Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of a long and wonderful journey. Many years ago, Wegeforth's PTA president, Cindy McIntyre, and principal Bruce McGurr, who are here today, began developing this vision for our school. Only a year ago, what you see behind us was a large dusty field of decomposed granite that served as part of our playground, our running track, and our evacuation area for emergencies. Mrs. McIntyre and Mr. McGurr started our school on a new path, the end of which we are celebrating today. But it's not an ending for our children. This is the beginning of a more beautiful school and a great space for them to enjoy. Alongside our partner, the City of San Diego, we've accomplished our goal within the timeline set. A year ago, after seeing the faces of our wonderful children, Lee Dugaroff told me that he wanted to make sure this project remained on timeline. Mission accomplished. Thank you very, very much. I'd like to thank our BSS, David Dills, for working so closely and tirelessly with the city, the district, and the construction team to ensure that the school's needs were considered and that communication between all parties remained clear. I also want to thank everyone on the city project team for listening to us and for supporting the needs of the students and staff both at Wegeforth Elementary and Wegeforth Child Development Center. This team worked diligently, and we greatly appreciate it. And before I move on to all of our distinguished speakers, I do want to recognize the generosity of Dick Miller Incorporated, who is our contractor. The pavement that we're on right now wasn't here a year ago. This was just like the field. It was all decomposed granite, and the dust from this, it caused problems with our kids who have health issues, and they were missing class time because of that. So I wanted to recognize them and thank them because I know this was not in the scope of their work, and they did this for our school. So thank you very much. Okay, so our first speaker today will be the Wegeforth Student Council President, Angelina Tran.
Hello, Wegeforth community. My name is Angelina Tran. Thank you for coming to the Wegeforth Elementary Park dedication ceremony. I've been looking forward to this joint use park. I'd like to thank everyone who took part in the park construction. This means a lot to Wegeforth and the community. Wegeforth and the community can use the field for many reasons. They can use the track for running, walking, physical education, field day, and our annual jogathon. They also can use the restrooms and water fountains after school hours when the school's restrooms will most likely be closed. Compared to the decomposed granite, the school and community will like the grass more because when running, students got dusty and dirty. Also, when students want to take a breath, the dust of the decomposed granite would be hard to avoid and would get into their lungs. Students with breathing issues would lose a lot of time of instructional time because they would have to go to the nurse's office for treatment and sometimes go home. The decomposed granite gave the students dirty shoes and a dirtier classroom. After physical education, the students would come inside dirty. Without the decomposed granite, the classrooms will be much cleaner and healthier. Teachers, parents, and students would be much happier too. Now that Wegeforth and the community have a new field, we can do things that we couldn't do before, like running on the new track. The track gives us a designated area where people can run or even walk. Also, before we only had backstops and temporary bases for our kickball field. Now we have an area to play kickball with a special sand to play on. We also didn't have a designated area for our annual jogathon or our 5th grade fitness test, so the track can become a big help. Also, the grass can be used for activities like field day. It also can be used for further activities. The picnic tables can be used for snack breaks and other reasons. It also is very important to be able to take a break from the classroom from classroom studies and go outside and play to enjoy the outdoors, because sitting for too long can be bad for your health. Some students simply cannot sit for long periods of time. Taking a movement break in the park is more physically and emotionally healthy than walking on asphalt or decomposed granite, so it is best to give students more time to be active. These are some reasons why this joint use park is important. Thank you for coming to the Wegeforth Elementary Park dedication ceremony.
Thank you, Angelina. Now I'd like to welcome and thank you for coming to our wonderful school here, Mayor Kevin Faulkner.
Thank you, Principal, and good morning, and thank you, Angelina. That was great. I'm my pleasure and privilege to be here with our student council representatives here today, ladies. You're doing a great job, and I just want to say thank you, because you're the future of our city, and I'm so proud of all the boys and girls that are here today at Wegeforth. Are you guys doing good today, guys? Yeah! Is it good to be outside? And not in class? I'm sorry, no, I don't answer that question. It's good for me to be out here today. I like it. But I want to thank our partner. This is a great partnership here, and I particularly want to thank our superintendent and our school's leader, Superintendent Cindy Marten. Cindy, thank you, and everybody for your support for quality education in San Diego. And without the district's support, our Play All Day program would not be possible. And I also want to thank all of our board members. I want to thank, of course, our principal, Sandoval. And I also want to thank several of our city's leaders. This has been a partnership opening up this joint use park. We're going to hear from him in a second, but a great council member who's doing great things for our district, Councilmember Scott Sherman. Scott, thank you for your help and support. I also want to thank our Park and Rec staff who are here today, led by our director, Herman Parker. Herman, thank you for the great work that our Park and Rec crew does every week, every day. And I want to thank our Public Works Director, James Nagelvort, and our Deputy Director, Kathy Ruiz, and of course, our District Manager, Steve Paye, who's doing a great job. I will tell you, boys and girls, when I was your age, I spent a lot of time growing up at city parks, where I grew up. Parks are very, very important. So when I first started and I was starting my career, I was a volunteer on our city's Park and Recreation board and on the Mission Bay Park Committee. That's how important parks are to me. And then when I was doing that as a volunteer, began to understand really the opportunity that we had to have more parks for our city's families, for your families. And that's why we're here today, because that's what this park represents. This is going to be the first of so many that we're going to have across our city. They're a place for you to have fun and explore. They're a place where all of our children can interact and socialize. And they're a place where obviously families come together to share time, whether it's the nights or on weekends. And that's why this is so exciting today. We're starting something amazing here. We are going to break ground or upgrade 50 new parks in San Diego here over the next several years. And 30 of these parks are going to be in partnership with our school district, partnership like this joint use park that we're seeing right here. And these are our parks that will be open for all of our neighbors to use after class lets out in the afternoon. And these are truly going to be parks where our families can play all day. And that's what this is about, our Play All Day initiative. And today, of course, is just the first park in that's really going to help fill the gap in addressing our city's need for more parks and recreation open space. And to see today how beautiful the field looks, how beautiful the track looks, the ball fields, the others, you guys did a great job, and it was worth the wait to be where we are here today. And so again, I just want to say thank you. This is about building our better future for San Diego. It's about better parks and better neighborhoods throughout the entire city, which is why this is so important for us today to be here with you here at Wegeforth. So I just want to say, Cindy, again, thank you for all of your help and support. We're going to be doing 30 more of these across the entire city. That's the commitment that we have. We're going to have so many great facilities and so many more parks. We are a world-class great city, a city that is built on neighborhoods, a city that is increasingly going to be built on community open spaces and parks. And so, again, great schools have great neighborhoods, and great neighborhoods have great parks. So boys and girls and ladies and gentlemen, thank you for having me here today. Thank you for everybody's great work. I can't wait to move over there in just a second as we unlock the field, and it's going to be unlocked every single day for people to participate and have fun. And boys and girls, thank you again. Keep doing the great work that you're doing, and let's have more parks throughout this great city of San Diego. Thank you, guys. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much. Boys and girls, I remember a year ago coming here and having the dirt field behind us, and we cast a vision and a dream of what could happen and what could be possible. I'm so happy that Bruce McGurr, the former principal, is here, because you actually, your current principal just said you had the dream cast a while ago. And the thing is, boys and girls, about dreaming big and wanting something that doesn't yet exist, your former principal had this really big idea, and he wasn't sure exactly what it was going to take to how to get this done. And what we like to say is it's teamwork that makes the dream work. And what you see here today is an example of teamwork. The City of San Diego Unified School District, facilities and planning teams and crews got together around a vision and a dream that came right here from this school of what could be possible. And it's because of this teamwork that has made this dream possible, and we're so excited to be standing here with you today and with our wonderful mayor who helped make this happen, that this dream is actually now coming true. So Bruce, I know you must be really happy today. Are you wearing the sunglasses so we can't see you tearing up? I know as a principal there were many, many things that I wanted to see happen at the school where I was a principal, and some things took longer than I had ever imagined. But when dreams really do come true and a whole city comes together to make things happen on behalf of children, it's a good day in our city, and that's what we're here to celebrate today. The mayor's commitment to making sure we have quality neighborhoods for all of our quality schools is a commitment that he has delivered on, not just in his words, but in his actions. And today is an example of the first park that we're dedicating in our Play All Day initiative, the strong partnership with San Diego Unified School District and the City of San Diego to ensure that every school is a quality school and that quality school lives inside a quality neighborhood. So I like to say to our mayor, he gets the neighborhood right, we get the schools right, and then we truly deliver on America's finest city and make this city something that everybody can be proud of. Our parks are gems inside our community. Just like you boys and girls are gems, our district has committed to unlocking the genius in each and every student across this district, and today we'll be unlocking the gates to this beautiful park so the entire community can be part of the Play All Day initiative in partnership with San Diego Unified.
Thank you all for having me, and with all the kids out here today, I'm jealous of the kids for two reasons today. One, that you get to enjoy a brand new park, and two, that you get to sit in the shade back there. So glad to see you're all here again. How many of you kids were here last year during the groundbreaking, by show of hands? You remember how hot it was? Yeah. Now you've got this nice canopy and a nice grass field to cut down on some of the heat, so congratulations. I'm very happy to be here today. I mean, we broke ground on this about a year ago, but if you think about the way we worked on this in the community, this started back in about 2009 with the vision and the idea. So it's taken a while, but good things happen to those who wait, and we have a beautiful park behind us that everybody can use. And the mayor touched on about how important parks are and the memories we have as kids growing up here in San Diego playing at the parks. But if you look at a lot of our neighborhoods here in District 7, we're looking at Serra Mesa and Linda Vista, LA Gardens, San Carlos. All those neighborhoods are fairly built out, and there's no real place to find new park space, except for going into joint use facilities with our schools to create these parks, and that's what you see before us today. Here, just alone in Serra Mesa, in the next 3 to 4 years, we have 3 more joint use facilities that should be coming online for parks in the rest of Serra Mesa, so it's not so park deficient. We have Taft Middle School, Cubberley, and Angiers Elementary should be coming online in the next few years. So with that said, why don't we get down to opening up the fields here pretty soon and see what this brand new field looks like. And congratulations, everybody. You're going to enjoy this new park.
Yay. Take this out. There you go. You You guys can hold this one here. Let's go. All right, let's ready to go, guys. Yeah.
There we go. High five, guys. High five.
I'm gonna come up. Hi, guys. How are you? High five. High five. High five. High five. Over here.